The quote says, "Do you want to know a man's real interest? Look at who he follows on IG." Not only that, let me take it a step further. Not only who he follows on Instagram, look at what he likes on Instagram. Those likes, look at where they're going.
Hello? Hello? Hi. Hi. What do you think you don't know who this is? Tu es sûr que tu les connais pas? Donc, petite, you're so annoying at it. Oh my god. It's MilcaT. Et si tu n'es pas content, ça veut dire que ça c'est la jalousie.
Let's talk about red flags. He never does what he says he will do. As in, he says, oh yeah, like, oh, I'll do this. Month goes by, he still hasn't done it. 2 months. Don't even bother asking. Like, he's just this guy who like talk. He just talk. Cause like, to me, like, what's really worrisome is like, if you can just easily make promises and not accomplish them, like, you're not credible. You're not trustworthy, and I'm not gonna believe anything you say. He's easily influenced. That's a red flag. Because like he's not his own person. And is that really what you want? Someone who's not his own, because like imagine you get married to somebody who's like easily influenced, and then he at work maybe he starts hanging out with like the wrong crowd, or like his co-workers start influencing him to do certain things that he probably shouldn't do. If you have a man that is fervent, that knows who he is, that knows what he stands for, he's gonna be like, no, you guys can go and do whatever you want, but I have a wife at home that I need to go back to, and that's who I want to be with. If you want to be a skank, that's okay, but I'm not. Like a guy that can actually stand up for himself and like actually stand for what he believes in, regardless of like if everybody's against him. That's the kind of person you want. If it's easily influenced, like anybody can change him. Is that really what you want? Do you want somebody like that? That would be a headache. Ooh. He's selfish. He just cares about himself. And that goes back to the whole like point of like happiness. Like, do you care if I'm not happy, or is it as long as you're good? As long as you're good, everything is good. Like, do you even care? And I think that's it. Oh, okay. This one. Okay, how long do you think the talking stage should be? For me, I feel like I only so far on average like a month and a half. That's like as long as I've ever talked to a guy, because honestly, like I said, it does not take me too long to know that this is not gonna work out with somebody. He's talking his IG, I'm watching for his personality, the things that he says. There was one situation where I was talking to a guy, and he was just talking about how like, I don't remember how the conversation went, but one thing he said to me that stuck out. He said, oh, like if I get really upset with somebody, or if I'm like in conflict with anybody, I just don't talk to them. Like no matter how much they try to talk to me, I just don't talk to them. He probably doesn't know this. I don't think I've ever told him this, but when he said that, I kind of saw a little bit of myself in that. As in like I was that kind of person. Like if I'm upset with you, I'm just never gonna talk to you. Like it's done. Like you're dead to me. Like I used to be that person. Until he said that, I didn't realize how ugly of a characteristic it was. And I just knew like that is not something I want in a partner, because can you imagine, I'm a very talkative person. Like I talk a lot. If I consider you high enough to even be in a relationship with you, or to even get married to you, like you're an important person. Like if we're gonna have conflict, I want to talk about it, right? Now imagine I'm in a relationship with somebody and like we have conflict, he's upset with me for whatever, and I'm trying to talk things out so we can fix it, right? And all he does is ignore me. What kind of relationship is that? Like, would I be happy in that relationship? Would I be able to endure that kind of characteristic? Would I be able to put up with it? And the answer was no, I would not. So he was obviously written off. But then at the same time, I changed myself, because I'm like, I know I'm that kind of person and I need to change it, because I don't want to be that person who's like, when we're in conflict, all I do is ignore him. Like, that's mad dumb. That's mad childish. I don't ever want to be that person, and you shouldn't either. And I tell people that, like, I notice these things like quite early. Like I catch onto it and I really think about it, because I'm an over analytic person. Like I analyze almost everything, which is like a bad thing but a good thing as well. So like it takes me like a month, like on average a month and a half for me to know like this person is not the right person for me. Like I just know there's just certain things they would say and they would do it, and I would just know like, no, this is not gonna work out. But you know, it's different for everybody. But for me, based on like obviously my standards, it's a month and a half. Plus, I don't have time to waste. Like, if I know there's certain things that I won't put up with, like, I just kind of let it go. Like, the dating stage is kind of different because you guys are going to be talking as a couple, right? Like, obviously you talk about the number of kids, or where you guys are going to live, what are your future goals, how you guys are going to go about, like, if you decide that, like, you do want to get married, how you guys are going to go about everything. You know, there's certain things that you guys, like, I feel like you don't need 5 years to know if you guys are compatible enough to get married. That's my opinion, though. Again, it's different for everybody, because some people do need the time because they're like, honestly, I don't know. I can't talk for anybody else, but I know, like, I would not do more than 2 years, you know? Like, if by 2 years we don't know where we want to go, or we're not sure, that, for me, like, that's a sign of, like, we're not meant to be. Let's find somebody that we're gonna click with, that we're sure of, you know? Should I give some advice to the guys? Do they need advice? Do guys need advice? Maybe I should. I think for guys, when it comes to a red flag, I think the number one thing would be, you know, check if the girl is just too demanding. You know, if she's asking for too much every day, it's give me, that's a red flag. First of all, I feel like that's a sign of laziness, as in, like, it's 2018. You have the ability to work. You have the ability to hustle. But you choose to sit at home and be asking men's for every little thing. I think that's the red flag. But obviously, like, it depends on economic climate, the culture there. In some places, women, it's just not that. It's not as easy for a woman to find, like, a job. But I know here in Canada, like, I can go and drop a resume and I can actually get a job. I know that. So if she's not a hustler, God forbid if you as a man, you're not able to work or you lose your job, what are you guys gonna do? What's gonna happen? Because you do want a hardworking woman. You want somebody that's strong, right? To help you. I mean, it's okay if, like, at the end of the day, you make enough. Like, you make enough to be supporting everybody as a man because you just got that on lock. But you just never know what's gonna happen in life, and you do want somebody who's gonna be able to help you. Oh, there's Richard. So, Richard, you have to move here.
Oh.
What do you think I should look out for when they're choosing their life partner?
Over-expecting and...
Over-expecting?
I mean, like, over-expecting and under-giving, like, if that makes any sense.
That does?
Yeah, over-expecting, under-giving.
That's it?
No, more, also...
So basically she's a gold digger. All she does is, like, get, and she doesn't give.
Yeah, same with guys, right? They will expect, like, a girl to be perfect, loyal, honest, and
they're not.
Total opposite, yeah. So that's also, like, a total no. Honesty.
Honesty is that's really what a guy should look for. But how do you even know if she's honest?
I just feel like in a lot of our culture we just get married, like, too quick. You don't know the person after 6 months and then you guys are married. Like,
that's true.
Yeah, like, I feel
that
like
is true.
You guys should build. I don't know. They goof around for so long, and then 6 months they want to get married, and they expect to find a life partner in 6 months, while they were, like, goofing around basically their whole 20s, right? So I feel like it's something that should take time, and it's something that you should pray about it, guys.
Oh yeah, I forgot to mention that.
Yeah.
Prayer. But not just prayer, sitting on the couch praying, it's like praying and doing actions as well. Yeah. Okay. Is that it?
Also, for all the ladies out there, you need a man with waves. That's what you need. You feel me? That's what you need.
Okay guys, so that is it for my video today, and I hope you guys really enjoyed it, and I hope it really did help somebody. I just want to give a huge shout out to all my old subscribers, to all my new subscribers, and to all my future subscribers, which is you, because you're gonna subscribe right now, right? You all right? Okay. Bye. That is such a fake smile. Milka, come on.
Donc, petite, just so I know you think I did. Oh my god. It's MilcaT. Et si tu n'es pas content, ça veut dire que ça, c'est la jalousie.